Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is TJ Leonard, CEO of Storyblocks, to discuss the rise of the NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, what they are and why they are growing in popularity. TJ, it's great to meet with you. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Jill, thank you so much for having me. It's good to be here. Looking forward to talking about two of my favorite topics, helping the creative community find better ways to monetize their work and the Ethereum economy.
Let's talk about NFTs. Over the past several months, of course, they have skyrocketed. We've heard it in financial media, mainstream media. Give the audience a high-level overview.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, NFTs stand for non-fungible tokens. And so what is a fungible thing? What is a non-fungible thing? Like, I always think that a dollar bill is a perfectly fungible asset. The dollar bill I have in my pocket is worth the same thing that a dollar bill is worth in your pocket. And we can swap our dollar bills or a dollar bill with anyone in the world, and everyone has equivalent value at the end of that exchange. So on the other end of the spectrum are non-fungible assets. So I always think about like a piece of art. I couldn't just take any piece of art in my house and go swap it out for Van Gogh's Starry Night. Similarly, I couldn't buy a poster of Starry Night and swap it out for the original, right? Like, these are unique, non-fungible assets. And what NFTs did that was really cool is take this concept of non-fungible digital art and help create a sense of digital ownership and property rights around it.
And the creative community has also been hit with this new cryptocurrency trend. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, like, the concept of fungible and non-fungible assets has been around forever. And the big thing that the Ethereum technology and cryptocurrency has done is create an immutable record for this digital art. So what that means is you and I can exchange digital goods, and you can trust that what I'm sending you is in fact the original piece of art that I'm representing, for example. And so what this has done is it's opened up this market for NFTs to be exchanged between two individuals anywhere on Earth instantaneously. And it has also opened up some new ways for digital artists to engage directly with their communities, which we think is really cool.
Would you say that the record-breaking value placed on intellectual property of digital art and content, specifically the Beeple sale of Christie's auction, made it clear that the NFT craze within the larger artist community, is it only the beginning?
I think it is absolutely only the beginning. Again, the technology that sits behind NFTs is very much in its infancy. It has just begun to tap its potential, but I think you can't deny the public interest that has come from this initial wave. So I think what you're seeing with people's first 5,000 days, or people who are out there buying one of the original 10,000 CryptoPunks, is you're seeing a lot of really important work to the native crypto community. And you're seeing those native artists create some of the early work that is being bought by other crypto natives. So right now, a lot of the NFTs that are being exchanged are going back and forth again between these early crypto artists and others within the community. But I think over time, you will see that expanding. And that was kind of the cool thing with whether it's Top Shop or some of these other recent NFTs. You're seeing the interest expand beyond the purely crypto community.
And TJ, tell us about Storyblocks and how you fit into the creative ecosystem.
Yeah, so we help digital storytellers meet the growing demand for digital video with our unique subscription plans. We offer unlimited downloads of stock media, really flexible licensing, as well as lightweight tools that let anyone create a professional quality video in just a few minutes, regardless of your background or budget. And kind of central to what we do from the very beginning has been working closely with the creative community, helping them find new ways to earn and monetize their work. And so we saw NFTs and very much felt like it was immediately aligned with our mission. So right now we're still on the sidelines. We haven't started participating in the NFT market, but we're watching it very closely. And again, the idea of a new way to help the creative community monetize their work, to connect directly with their audiences, is really exciting to us.
And overall, why is the emergence of NFT art exciting for both creators and for buyers? I mean, you can certainly see how it's applicable from artists, whether it's traditional art, to musicians.
That's right. And I would take people, for example, 5,000 days in a row producing an original piece of digital art. He'd gone out and built almost 2 million followers on social media through that work. And in in kind of the more traditional world, you're engaging with a gallery. I know they used an auction house in Christie's, but by offering up this NFT, they're able to go directly to their audience. And whether that's selling an actual non-fungible piece of art, like that first 5,000 days, or whether it's selling experiences. So they're recording artists who have said, hey, you want to collaborate with me on a track? Great, here's a token that allows you to do that. There are artists who have said, you want to come backstage when we start touring again? Great, there's a token for that. So it just allows for so many more creative ways, again, for artists to engage with and ultimately monetize the communities that they've built. And again, from the buyer's perspective, again, you have access to these really unique experiences. Like the idea that, again, collaborating with your favorite musician goes to the highest bidder. You're not having to work through a recording label or some other intermediary. Again, I think that's really exciting from the fans' perspective. And just as it'll open up new monetization opportunities for the artists, it'll open up really cool new experiences for the fans.
All right, TJ, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.